Oyakodon is my new favorite way to eat chicken, eggs and rice on a weeknight. The dish is ready by the time the rice is cooked, so let's get into the video. First thing first, I will start with 1 serving of rice. I like the taste of basmati and it's usually what I eat with most rice dishes. For me, 50 grams is enough and go into a pot. The ratio of water to rice that I'm using is 2:1. So for 50 grams of rice, I will add in 100 grams of cold water. So, the pot goes into the stove on high heat. As soon as this starts boiling, I will reduce the heat to low, add 1 teaspoon of salt and let this simmer now for 12 to 15 minutes depending on the type of rice. In the meantime, I can prepare the chicken. The base sauce for this dish is a broth made out of dashi powder. Dashi is a fish-based sauce that you can find in Asian grocery stores as it's a common base for a lot of Japanese dishes. 5 grams or 1 teaspoon is enough. If you don't like this however or can't find it, you can also add in chicken or vegetable broth. Then I will add in soya sauce. This is relatively low in calories, so I will add in 40 grams or 4 tablespoons. The last ingredient is 15 grams of mirin, which is a sweetened rice wine. And that's it for the sauce. 3 ingredients, maximum flavor. Mix everything and set this aside. Now you will need 1 whole white onion. This weighs 50 grams. You can also use green onions for this dish if you want. I will slice this into half, then cut once through the middle, flip it and then dice it into bite-sized chunks. I found that using bigger sized onion pieces works amazing in this dish. Next up is the chicken. I will use skinless chicken breast. You can also use chicken thighs. As long as you remove the skin, it will be similar in calories. 150 grams is enough for 1 serving. I will cut them into bite-sized chunks, so everything is eatable with a spoon like a broth to get the maximum flavor. Now everything will go into a small pan. This one has a diameter of 20 centimeters or 8 inches. Don't use a much bigger pan though, because then you need to add more water, which will result in lack of flavor. On top of the chicken and the onion, I will add now my sauce. As you can see, not everything is covered, so I will also add a bit of water to cover almost everything with liquid. In this case, it's around 50 grams of water. The pan now goes into a stove on medium heat. Close the lid and let it simmer now. Depending on the size of the chicken, this will take you maybe 5 to 8 minutes. In the meantime, I will prepare the eggs. I will add in 2 medium-sized whole eggs. This is where you can also save some calories if you want by adding only 100 grams of egg white or maybe adding 1 whole egg plus 50 grams of egg white. That's up to you. I will add a pinch of salt and beat the eggs. So, the chicken is cooking and after 6 minutes the interior arrived at 72 degrees Celsius, which is close to the safe temp of 74. This is now the time to reduce the heat to medium-low and add in all of the eggs on top of the broth. Don't stir this, just add the eggs, close the lid again and let this simmer now until the egg is set. Depending on how runny you like the eggs, this will take you another 2 to 5 minutes. I like this dish when the egg is not super runny, so I let it cook for 4 minutes. Add the rice in a small bowl, top it with the chicken and egg broth and there you go. Oyakodon, an actual explosion of flavor made in 15 minutes. The entire recipe comes in with 593 calories, 62 grams of carbs, 13 grams of fat and 64 grams of protein. If you like this recipe, you will probably enjoy this 500 calorie meal as well, so check out this video and see you in the next one.